Boy games, whoop whoop. Alright. Here we have another little game here. I'm gonna be playing some Mortal Kombat 10 today. With all the DLCs, it's that XL pack or whatever. So I haven't played this in like forever, so we'll see. I'm gonna start out with Deborah. This isn't the version I normally play, or is it? Oh yeah, I wanna go to tower, so I'm not, okay. Alright. Hello? It's me. I've been wondering if after all these years you'd like me to go over everything. They say time's supposed to heal ya. Has done much healing. Hello? How are you?
I'm in
California waiting for... I wonder if it picked you up.
What's going on, Deborah?
I'm recording.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They won't be
Yeah,
for long.
so, you see that little red thing that happens sometimes? Up at the top? How it's okay. So that thing's called, that's the peak. When we were singing, that thing was, like, broken all the time. Like, you want to stay under it, kind of like how I was there. Like, see? Yeah, no. Yeah, so my roommate just walked in. We always greet each other with some really strange song. We're screeching, yes. I was actually, talking to, one of the other track people, and I'm like, so, do people, like, actually screech at each other? And they're like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I was in one of my, classes. It was funny.
Only the guys do.
Isn't it only the hurdlers? Everyone else has something else.
Do it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, then they told me about how they have, like, this lore where, like, someone's their husband, like, they have, like, 3 kids and they've divorced, like, 10 times with the rest of...
I do not know about that. Who is this person?
Haley, her name is.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't, like, know her all that.
Oh, she was in one of my groups. So, it was really good. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't have a capture card and you need to pre-record things. See, that's just how it happens. It's kind of sad, but I'm gonna man up and pay the $50 someday. You know.
Freaks me out.
Who, Deborah?
I don't like her.
Deborah's my favorite. She's like my waifu. Don't crap on Deborah.
It's a horrifying dog.
Hey, whoa, okay? Just because she is an insect lady. Once I kick the crap out of this guy, you'll actually see up close what she looks like, and it's pretty interesting. She's kind of like a xenomorph, like she implants. Yeah, she implants, like, she, like, births bug spawn from herself, and then they, like larvae, and, like, they feed on people. It's great. Yeah, she's a bug lady.
Deborah wins.
She's pretty great. I just like her because she's really, really fast. Oh, this is the person who breaks testicles.
Yeah, she looks like it.
Yeah.
It's like the kind of girl to stick it
Wasn't
to the
expecting
man.
you, Deborah.
To the man.
What do you expect now? An easy win and a vigorous shower.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh.
What's going on here this play?
I'm Deborah. This is an NPC.
Coming in hot.
Yes, you're not.
Okay,
How does this work?
so I pre-recorded all
Drop
this.
payload.
Okay, That's how I have to do it, because I don't have a capture card. And I just put, I just put, like, stuff over it. So the audio has to go in second. Because if I had a capture card, I could just string this through my computer and do the whole thing.
Alright, well, I was
But, oh no, you... I don't really have a thing, that's the problem, Sean. I'm just gonna ramble on about, like, Peter Kane dog training or some shit. And I did once, and because, you know, I run out of things to talk about. I had a mission when I first, like, tried this, and it took me 6 hours just to figure out how to get this crappy setup, as convoluted as that sounds. But, you know, that's kind of how it goes. It's really crappy, but it works. You know, could be worse. Could be worse. Could be back like in the days when I was a kid and I would just film, like literally take a camera and film the TV.
Devora wins.
Yeah. Okay, so I would have a camera outside, like a tablet set. Okay. And it was way too convoluted. We all tried it, you know it.
I mean, I didn't, because I never
You didn't?
tried recording anything.
You didn't ever try recording anything? Okay.
Devora.
You weren't like me and made a block
Yeah,
button.
I never tried posting
Outworld
videos.
needs one
Okay.
last
Tried
time.
anything
Round
professional.
1.
Alright, well, I just want you to know somewhere out there's a dance final for me in high school, and we made a music dance video to Frozen. It's on YouTube somewhere. It's private, but I'm sure you can find it. It's pure gold. I don't even remember. I need to, like... I had access to it at one point, but it's just... It's pretty unholy, not gonna lie. There's also the middle school project that was the Odyssey, and that was pretty great. It involved us getting kicked out of Meijer, which is like a Walmart, because we were just being idiots, and people were like, "Why are you acting all like?" We're like, "We can do what we want. This is a public space." We walked into Dick's, and they were just like, "No." They were kind of dicks. Pun massively intended. Okay. Honestly, I do not know what's going on here anymore. Is anything? Was it not you? Your sins that killed the unicorn? That's what we're all asking inside.
Devora wins.
Aren't you eating any of their faces off?
No, that's the other lady.
Why aren't... Okay.
What?
Alright, I know you're supposed to do something, but why aren't you doing it?
Oh, the fatalities?
Yeah.
Because they're really hard to do, and I haven't played this game in like a year. So I just thought it'd be better than doing Devil May Cry like 24/7, because that gets kind of boring.
Uncomfortable.
You make me red.
Round 1.
I didn't realize this guy's from Brazil. Like, he's got that Brazil get up. It reminds me of the Canadian propaganda my teacher showed me today. He showed me this video about Terry Fox, this guy who like ran across Canada. And he's like, "How many of you have heard of this great Canadian hero?" And none of us raised our hands. And then, like, so, the guy had cancer, alright, and then he essentially, he wanted to run across Canada collecting donations, for cancer research, and it was a pretty good cause.
Round
He never made it. He died before, actually, but, you know, he died doing what he loved. And then, like, he's like, this is supposed to be an inspirational story. story, and we're like, he died at the end though. That's like sad. And he's like, this was supposed to be uplifting, not depressing. I'm like, but he died. When people die, those are not the best stories. Are they? And I know the best stories are those that are told by strange people like Peter Kane dog training. Really? Really? Let's be honest. I strive to be that person in the family who's the weird uncle who comes to Thanksgiving late with a pie and then realize everyone eats without him, and then there's like, what? What, you didn't bring anything for me? What?
This is our territory. This one defends it unto death.
Oh yeah, she also talks like Riser in the third person. And yes, I am fighting the same character. It's a thing. I don't know why, but just watching this in retrospect, like, the sounds they make sound like the pufferfish that eats the carrot. You know about that? There's this video of a because pufferfish make really weird sounds. They, like, grunt like pugs and stuff. So there's this video of a guy just, like, handling a pufferfish, feeding it a carrot. It's really sad, though, because then he just cuts off the pufferfish's head. You know, because they have to eat it. I don't know. But, like, it's really weird. Yeah, see, that's the stuff I'm talking about. You would die after that. There's no way anyone would live. You're not getting impaled through the head and just, you know, be unaffected. You know? It doesn't make sense. Well, okay, I take that back. There was one guy who survived getting impaled in the head.
Yeah, that's kind of messy.
Yeah. It does. Kind of lost, like, all emotion and human feeling, and just kind of, you know, became an asshole. Yeah, I really need to look up how to do fatalities, because, like, but they're always really complicated. They're cool, but they're complicated, and you have, like, 2 seconds to do them. But it'll be like back forward, up, down, A in 2 seconds, which is hard to do, especially because you're a PC gamer. You just have keys. Like, this reads things all the wrong ways.
Are you saying that's easier or harder?
I'm saying when you have a direct combo you have to pull, pressing buttons is easier than a joystick. However, I'm not saying it's any easier or harder just being itself, you know?
I mean, I wouldn't be offended if you said it was. I'm just still confused.
Oh. Well, honestly, I don't play enough PC games to really know, like, what's easier or harder, so, you know. And yes, that is the Chainsaw Massacre. They added him and Jason in here for some reason as DLC. I wish they added Shaggy. Shaggy's the best, man. Actually, at every anime convention I've seen people standing around as Shaggy powering up. Just screaming. Like, that's what they do all day. Like, full 12 hours. Maybe someone throws, like, a sandwich at them and they eat it, but they're still screaming during that. They have to go beyond. You know, there was a fan fiction we learned about in that where someone sucked a dick while reciting a complete monologue and it wasn't muffled at all, so, you know, it can be done.
Fan fiction.
According to fanfiction, anything's possible. Anything.
Yeah, that's not pleasant.
I should write a fanfiction
You should not.
about Dennis Prager
Please don't.
and Peter Kane dog training,
Devouring wins.
and they get into a giant fight. Over your waifu.
My wife.
Your waifu.
Why does my wife matter?
I'm bringing your waifu into this, because your waifu's the best waifu.
You know, I only chose her because she dies in like 3 episodes.
It's Sister Crone. Spoiler alert. So, do you not value people who live long?
Fight.
Is that what you're saying?
My wife. So I jokingly said,
Sister Crone.
and ran.
I feel like that's 90% of our conversations. Probably, honestly. You know, Predator kind of looks like Harambe. Not gonna lie. Eat.
Round 2. Fight.
Do you ever some days just want to eat when you're being yoinked into something, you know? I know. Oh, that would hurt. This is a dumb conversation. He's a dinosaur.
No, it's a difficult conversation.
It is. Okay. Yeah, no, yeah, true. It is a normal conversation. You're right, Sean. I just, whenever something's being recorded, it's probably only going to show up on my side, even though it's been spiking for your side too. So I really have no clue what this is going to turn out as.
Probably just my voice being really quiet.
Devouring.
Probably. It's Kanchi. He's a weeaboo.
So now, do these guys get progressively harder?
They do. So, essentially, whatever you started on, like, I started on easy just because I haven't played in a while, but, like, you essentially started at something and they get progressively harder, and they try to put you up against characters that are, like, slightly more difficult for you to defend against each time, and then, like, Chinook's always the final bad guy just because he's kind of like Mortal Kombat Thanos. He's like Mortal Kombat Thanos, except he's like the Lich from Adventure Time, so take of it what you will.
Speaking of stores that end in death,
Yes. Okay, I did not like Infinity War, I did like Endgame. Endgame was good. You know. Infinity War, it wasn't that bad of a movie, I just thought it was overrated. Like, everyone's like, this is the best masterpiece of all, like, this is better than Star Wars ever was. This is, like, the best story ever told in mankind. Yeah, no, I don't put it, like, it was a decent movie. No, I wouldn't hold it as something that is gonna, like, it might be mentioned in this history book as like, oh, this was a cool thing, like, you know, the cool kids saw it back then, but, like, I don't think it's gonna, you know, stand up as, like, the best movie of all time, you know. It's not gonna go down in history as, like, a great fine piece of literature. Not like My Immortal, the fan fiction.
Devourer
That's
wins.
beautiful.
Does that mean episode of that? I haven't watched it.